Hey, so, um, earlier I was doing this thing, is like a course that I'm doing, and it's called Monetize Your Magic, and it's like supposed to help you, I guess, tune into intuition in order to utilize that to create a business or an offering or some sort of creation. Sometimes it's art, sometimes it's music, sometimes it's a course, and sometimes it's a business, and just it can be anything basically. But it's supposed to help you, give you structure in order to create it and then monetize it. So, indeed, that is what I am doing. I actually did it last year, but it's like hard for brain to comprehend when so many people be in here. But this year, it is easier to follow along with what's going on. So I got basically halfway through it last year and basically started again, then skipped a few steps to carry on where I left off, which I think I need to go back and do those steps, but momentum is happening. Anyway, my point is that today, when I was in the middle of trying to connect to my reading business and what I'm meant to be doing with that, and how I'm meant to be making it more successful, trying to find out how I can offer it to people in a way that will be received by the right people, all that jazz, I actually stumbled upon a different offering which has been kind of poking its head up every now and then to me, but every time I was just like, nah, that's not what I do, and then pushed it down. But this time I was like, okay, if this information's coming, let's roll with it, let's see what happens. Next minute I got like a whole list of very, very plausible things that I can do in order to create the course, which is going to be helping people to channel for themselves. So I kept thinking, if I'm doing readings for people and they don't know how to receive it, then that's not very helpful, is it? So it started off with me thinking, what can I do? Is there a video or meditation or something that I could create and release that will help people to receive the readings better and to receive messages for themselves after I kickstart their journey? And then I guess it just developed from there into a 4-day course where I get people to, sorry, I distracted myself by looking at my nails. I'm just like, oh wow, that is very scratched. Anyway, a 4-day course where I'll do a group video call with everyone and talk to them about I guess my past with connection and connecting and channeling and all this jazz. And then I will get everyone to talk about their experience with connection and stuff. It'll basically be like a beginner's class for people that don't really know where to start with it. So that will be handy. And then I will have things for them to fill out about just reflecting on what the group's been talking about and where they're at and all this stuff. And then I was going to have a series of meditations that I create, and I was thinking about potentially creating music for the background as well. we'll see about that. And it was gonna be, I guess, not only an introduction to channeling, but an introduction to energy work, healing, channeling, and reading. So they'll get a bunch of different new skills, or at least the beginning of those skills. And hopefully they'll make some new friends in that space too. And I have some really cool ideas about group activities that we can do, and it can all be online. So I can set it up as a Facebook event. We'll create a room in that, and then you can create rooms and events, right? I'm assuming so. I think you can. I'm gonna have to find out. I'm assuming you can. Okay. And then I'm gonna have to do a couple of live things in there as well. And I guess I will release the recordings to them, so then they can have those and download them and save them on their computer. And I guess they could just save like recordings of the live things. But can you record the group sessions? I think you can. I don't know how, but I think you can. Anyway, see, there's obviously some tweaking, and the content and the actual meditations, I have to write them all out. But I'm feeling really positive about it, and I'm feeling like I can do it, and I could probably have it all written out and structured in like 2 days, or 3, or whatever. I don't know. So there will be so much value in that, and the number that kept coming to me for charging was like $630. I'm gonna have to like do some more work on that, get some more guidance for it and everything, but who knows what the price will end up being. But it's gonna be so valuable for so many people. And then those people, they might even, although they'll be able to read for themselves, they'll probably be able to appreciate the readings that I can give, and they might even book in with my journey strings. Which is awesome, really. Yeah, so very exciting. That is a thing that I am going to do, indeed. And I was gonna do it whenever my daughter is at daycare. No, not at daycare, at her dad's house. That means that I could basically do it every 2 weeks. I mean, if enough people want to sign up every 2 weeks. But super valuable. And I have all this information to give, and it's amazing. Indeed. So I will leave you there. But should I? Probably. I feel like I should tell you who I am before I go, because I feel like I've been, oh no, now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like I'm slipping away. Okay, calm down. I feel like I've been basically the same person this whole time. So I'm gonna try and give you, it's easier to start with a gender and an age bracket. My controller disconnected. Okay, so I am female, I believe. I think so. I don't know. I don't feel like that's very important, to be honest. And I am somewhere between 16 and 24. So trying to figure out what my name is now. Well, I also felt like drawing, so here's some clues as to who I am. I seem to be a little bit energetic, and maybe a bit strange, and I want to try and draw something. I am female, most likely, and 16 to 24. I don't feel like I'm an Alex, so I don't want to say that, but then it also feels kind of familiar, but also not. So that's weird. Pardon me. I was just like, I'm a crow. No, that's not an alter name, is it? I don't think so. I said earlier that it wasn't. Hang on. I could embody the Accra. I could be the Accra. I could. But do I already have a name? I don't think so, because random names are just popping at me, like people are yelling at me, like, you should be Cassandra, that's already a name. Constantine, what the fuck? No. I don't know. Itchy. I don't know. Leave me a comment and tell me what you think my name is. That's a good idea. If I don't have a name, maybe you can name me. If I hate all the suggestions, I'm not gonna choose one. But if I like one, or if one feels right, I'll be like, yo bro, you know me. Anyway, I am very strange. Okay, goodbye.